Hey, welcome back to Watson's Models. Yeah, I kind of cleaned up the shop down here a little bit. I lowered my ears. See? Yeah. I do my own haircuts, by the way. I know it's a little up, it's bedhead right now, but I do my own fades. Been cutting my own hair for years. Anyways, I have this little Corgi Centurion MK3 diecast. Already, already camoed up and everything. And I don't know, got a wild hair up my rear end, and I think I'm gonna slap some brown wash on there to see what happens. Will it bring it to life? Maybe a simple wash and then a simple dry brush. Let's see what happens. But yeah, when you compare this one to my 16th scale, you'll notice that the loader's hatch is offset to an angle, okay? Definitely Mark III stuff. And even though mine's listed as a Mark V, and which it is, the hatch is straight, okay? And this one here doesn't have anything on the back. I would have expected to see a little bump for, maybe a hatch or whatever. But they did mold in the little fire extinguisher on both sides. So we'll try to paint that. And I don't know. I'll see if I can add a little detail to this thing and see how it turns out. My vision sucks, so yeah, you never know. Well, let's turn the camera around and just watch. All right, thinking I better get me some little paper towel to put underneath this dude and a big sloppy brush. There's a nice big sloppy brush. And all right. I'm not going to pour it out. I'm just going to dip it directly from the container. But actually, that brush isn't going to fit. Will that one fit? Knock down all these bubbles for mixing it. I'm just going to slop it on there, man. What's the worst that could happen? Besides me doinking it up. Why not? We'll get a little bit of grime in there. Reach every location we can reach. Greasy, grimy gopher guts. Get into the road wheels. All right, I think I got it. Clean out the brush. All right. Well, now I'm just dabbing it. A little dabby wabby. I'm not rubbing it. Except for the skirts. The skirts, I think I want to rub a little bit because I don't want to pattern. We'll give it a light rub. Total experimenting here, folks. Totally experimenting. Wow. Pretty awesome. I got a little goo right in that part of the turret. Little moisture. Okay, wet brush. Little subtle downward strokes there. Maybe some rainwater. We'll do the same thing with the turret up here. I kind of trying to imagine. Front slope fenders. Back I'm not too worried about. Pretty cool. It took what? A couple seconds. Let's let that dry, and then we'll come back and do a little rusting on the mufflers. All right. Get my handy dandy. It's nice to have a hair dryer handy. Okay, let's see here. A little dirty down. Shake it until you hear the BB. You'll notice on the bottom, right there, it has settled. Hear that BB? There it is. That's the BB noise we're looking for. All right, let's yeah, this one should work. A little dirty down. Get it out of the cap first. I'm going to spread it around, and then I'm just going to dab on it like so. And we're going to let that dry. Same thing right here. A little bit of exhaust coming out of there. Okay, see the first coat. Let that dry. The more layers you add to it, obviously the more vibrant it looks. Now on this scale, and I don't even know what scale this is. I'll put a nice heavy blotch on there. Let that stuff dry naturally. Don't rush it with a hair dryer, okay? Just let it do its thing. You can see it's starting to dry up and get crusty. I like it. like it. All right, let's see if, I don't know if I want to put any black panel liner on it because the brown did a good job at creating some shadows for me. So let's see here. Let me think on this for a minute. How about we do a little bit of cable work? We're going to use, that's a gunmetal. I don't want gunmetal. I don't want chrome. Silver metallic is a little harsh. How about some Tamiya metallic gray? Little mixture. That. I don't want to put too fine a point on it. That's a joke. Gives us a little bit of metal highlight. Now, you don't have to be 100% with this because your eyeballs will fill in the rest. Okay? Plus, you want some of that black on this cable to show anyways to give it a sort of a shadow feel to it. Are you tracking? Are you accepting what I'm laying down here? Are you like getting the groove? Now this cable is not accurate for this, right? But it is what it is. Okay. Now you know there's a cable there. Nice. Love me some water soluble paints too. Just clean them up. Okay, so far I've used that. Dirty down. That wash. And I'm going to let that dry for a minute. All right. Clear green, Tamiya. Give it a little shaky wakey. I don't know if this is going to work, but we're going to find it. Actually, I need to get me a finer tip. Because I'm going to attempt to do the periscopes. Oh yeah, and I just want an indication of green. I don't even care if it's perfect. I'll show it to you in a hot second here. Okay. I don't know if you can see the green on there. But from this distance, like, oh, okay, there's some periscopes there. Cool. I don't know if this one is open or not, but how about if we just do a little, just a small dab on the driver's hatch. And then I'm just gonna put something up here. All right, driver's hatches and then the gunner's sight. Okay, all right, we're that many colors into it now. So let's do a little bit of let's do a little chipping. Why not? Let's chip with the bronze. Where is it? We're going to use bronze green for chipping. Now we're over exaggerating the weathering here. However, I'll get my handy dandy trusty little randomly torn foam. God, can't get my hands on this. I'm going to give me a little bit of paint. Right there. Get your paint. Dab out the excess. I'm only going to hit a few of the corners. Now, why am I using this color? Because that's the color that would be under the yellow. That's why. Any further questions? A couple chips. Get a couple girls. Get around the fenders because they're backing into stuff and maybe there's stuff being thrown up. Okay. A little bit around the gun barrel. Actually, gun barrel, I'm going to put a little bit of black on there. Let's throw a chip or two there. You can see how light I'm going with the chips. All right. I'm not going gung-ho with it. There's a lot of guys that do that, but you only need a few. Okay? We're done with that. In fact, instead of waiting, just get your paper towel wet. Clean out your paint palette. Otherwise, you'll be up there with your fingernails. All right. Let's see here. We got some gray, green, yellow, light gunmetal, titanium, copper. I've got my Tamiya little guys here. Gunmetal, silver. I don't want none of that. Mud, light sand, maybe a little light sand. Definitely want some soot and rust. Okay, they look like little makeup freaking cases. So I'm just going to rub me a little bit of soot and I just want to give a little bit on the end of that gun barrel. Very cool. All right. And you'll notice I'm not going overboard. Okay, here we have sand, light sand, and mud. All right. And I'm thinking, let's try a little bit of light sand. Let me get rid of this here. I just kind of want to see. See right here, I'm starting to coat the road wheels. And just kind of rub that stuff off like it's makeup. Okay, so you can see a little bit of sand in there, a little bit of chipping, and then I'm putting some of this sand color on the side skirts just to sort of look like the dust has been thrown up. Same thing here. All right, now I'm going to come in here with a little bit of black accent color. I'm going to come along here and hit this track. And I'm just doing trying to get the relief areas on the road wheels. I may have to come back with the powder. I should have done this first and then, oh, too much fluid. Let's go hit that with a hair dryer. A little dry brushing with some dry goods. Add some dust to the tracks. All right. This model indicates where the straps are in the sponson boxes, so we'll put a little khaki on there. Get my handy dandy. I damn sure don't need much of that. Okay. Get my little teeny tiny brush. Little. I don't know if you can see that. I'm thinking this ought to be painted the same color as the tank, so maybe, I wonder if I have, did they use it? No, they didn't use a dark. They didn't use a dark yellow on that. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and use some of this khaki on this tow rope section right there. And I want to hit it with I want to hit it with a brown panel liner. Yeah, we'll do that. Let's let that dry. That doesn't look too shabby. I think painting toys is fun. When they're already made, you can just come in and throw a couple extra details in it. Still got a wet spot on my rag. Clean up my mess. All right, let's just get a little coat of that on there to dirty that up a little bit. Go ahead and hit some of these. Oops. Nice happy accident. All right, for me, that is done. It's just a very quick update your little Corgi. I don't even know what scale that is. It's not 1/72, because that's, let's see here. That's 70 seconds, so, yeah. I believe that was Airfix kit, if I'm not mistaken. Anyways, there you have it, folks. Let me turn the camera around. Well, here are the colors I used. This only took me, well, as long as it was to make the video, so not too bad from its original state. Okay. Road wheels aren't super pronounced, but the extra little color, the extra little wash really makes the tank. And yeah, so this must be 140 something. I don't know what scale that is, but anyways, here's the dusts. And humma, humma, humma. Thanks for watching. I think the itch is satisfied for me. I did a little something today. Yeah. Get out there and paint something, work on something, build something, or go back and rewatch all my videos. I could use the help. Like and subscribe, and come back and see us again. I got a lot more videos coming up over the next 3 weeks because my wife is going to be out of town, and I'm going to be busy. See ya.